Comprise Voice Transformer is a tool that can be used to increase the privacy of a speaker by converting his or her voice, while preserving the spoken message.
To make good homemade bread.
To make good homemade bread.
It ensures that any information extracted from the transformed voice can hardly be traced back to the original speaker, but it preserves the utility of the transformed data for training speech-to-text models. In this video, you will learn how to install and run the Comprise Voice Transformer as a standalone command line tool, or as a RESTful service, using Docker. In order to install the Comprise Voice Transformer, visit the Comprise website, click on Software and Survey, and select Software. Scroll down to the Comprise Voice Transformer section and follow the link to code and documentation on our GitLab repository. In this video, we will use the X-Vectors-based transformer. The voice transformer requires a CUDA-capable graphics card and the corresponding NVIDIA driver installed. In this tutorial, we will use the Docker containers with the required environment, so Docker and Docker NVIDIA should also be installed. From the Voice Transformer GitLab repository, click the Clone button and then click on the clipboard icon to copy the URL. Then clone the repository on your computer and change the current directory to the X-Vectors Transformer folder. We will use the transformer on this audio file.
To make good homemade bread.
First, we will run this docker run command. --GPUs all to give access to the GPU to the container. The -V options to mount local VPC and I/O folders as volumes so the container can read and write in them. Then the name of the image with the execution environment. And finally, the command itself. /vpc/transform.sh. The gender of the original speaker must be specified thanks to the --wgender argument. Then pass the path to the input file and the path to the output directory where you want to save the result.
To make good homemade bread.
The voice transformer can also be used as a RESTful API. To run the service with Docker, just run the default image. The service is now running. You can find a sample Python code to call this service in the README of the project. First, it loads the content of the original audio file, then it sends it to the remote service with the transformation parameters, then it writes down the result audio in a new file.
To make good homemade bread.
For further information about the Comprise Voice Transformer and additional usage options, please consult the provided documentation.